Hey, old lady, did you see what's on the desk?
What?
Don't play dumb. Go look.
I'm in the middle of something. Can't you just tell me what it is?
Ugh, you're so annoying. Just go look already. It's important.
My eyes must be going bad. Why would something like this? Your dad sent these divorce papers by mail?
Getting divorce papers from your husband while he's away on business. How pathetic. Now we can finally be strangers. Get out already. You're stinking up our luxury condo with your old lady smell.
Hold on. These came through regular mail? Not even certified mail?
Who cares how they came? The point is, they came. Isn't that hilarious?
I don't understand. Did he really sign and seal these himself?
That's what I've been saying. How many times do I have to repeat myself? Are you getting senile or something? The signature is right there.
Really? If this turns out to be forged, it could be a serious issue.
You're so annoying. It's definitely Dad's signature. Because I asked him to do it. I made sure he signed it properly.
What do you mean you asked him? You were involved in this?
Of course I was involved. I told him how unbearable you are. Acting all high and mighty when you're just the help. Did you think you could keep getting away with it?
The help? What are you talking about? I may be your stepmother, but I'm still your mother.
Gross. I've never thought of you as my mother. You don't even know your place, always acting so superior. Who do you think you are?
When have I ever acted superior? Give me one example.
Like the other day, when you scolded me in front of my friends. Do you know how embarrassing that was? They still talk about it. You made me look like a child.
That was because you were blasting music in the middle of the night and disturbing the neighbors. You got 3 noise complaints. And every time your college friends come over, they leave the place a mess. I just asked if you could clean up a little bit.
Are you kidding me? Cleaning is your job. That's literally why Dad married you, to take care of things.
That's not true at all. When did your father ever say that?
What? You expect guests to clean up after themselves? Do you have any manners? I tell everyone they don't need to worry about cleaning up because they're our guests. And you had to ruin everything. You're seriously so gross. This is why nobody likes you.
Listen, if you won't clean up, at least you should do it. This isn't a hotel.
I told you cleaning is your job. Are you deaf or something? This is exactly why nobody can stand you. Oh, that's why I complained to Dad. I told him what a useless person you are. Then I asked him to send divorce papers just to teach you a lesson. Maybe now you'll learn your place.
Oh, so he really did sign these papers himself. You convinced him to do this?
How many times do I have to say it? You really are slow, just like an old lady. Should I write it in bigger letters so you can read it?
I see. Well, this makes sense. Everything is clear now.
Finally realized your place? Look, if we wanted to, we could kick you out whenever we want. Better start showing some respect, stupid. Though losing our maid would be inconvenient. If you apologize properly, I might forgive you. What's it gonna be? I'm waiting.
What are you even talking about? You seem very confused.
What? Why aren't you begging? Don't you get what's happening?
I can't believe you'd give me such an amazing gift. I'm so happy. Thank you. I'm going to submit these divorce papers right away. This is perfect timing, actually.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Did you think I would panic? This isn't how you're supposed to react.
Sorry I couldn't meet your expectations, but this really is wonderful.
Ugh, gross. Acting all tough when I was trying to show you mercy. We don't even need a maid anyway. You're lower than insects. Just wait until Dad gets home. You'll see. Do whatever you want, old hag. You'll regret this.
Oh, I will. Thank you again for the wonderful gift. I'll make good use of it.
Sarah, I heard everything from Madison. We need to talk.
From Madison? Well, this should be interesting. What kind of story did she tell you? That would make a husband mail divorce papers to his wife.
Look, I know this seems bad, but you have to understand my position here.
Your position? Please, enlighten me.
I hear you've been taking advantage of me being away on business. Madison tells me you barely do any housework and just lays around all day, and when she tries to say anything about it, you blow up at her. I never thought you'd turn out to be this kind of person. I trusted you to take care of my daughter, and this is how you repay me? What happened to the woman I married?
I see. So that's what you've been told. And based on that, you sent divorce papers? Without even asking my side?
It's not like that. I tried calling you several times.
No, you didn't. Check your call log.
Well, I was going to, but Madison was so upset. You know how sensitive she is.
How convenient.
Yes, Madison and I talked it over, and we figured this was the only way to fix your attitude. Sometimes tough love is necessary. You understand, right?
You and your daughter are both complete idiots. Why did I ever marry someone like you? What was I thinking?
What's with that attitude? Don't tell me you're not even sorry after everything I've done for you.
Of course I'm not. Why would I be?
Listen, if this keeps up, we're really getting divorced. Is that what you want? To throw away everything we built together?
What are you talking about? Don't make me laugh. Everything we built together?
That's right. This isn't a joke. If I can't trust you with Madison, then divorce is definitely on the table here. I thought we were a family.
What? On the table? Getting ahead of yourself. I already submitted the divorce papers. They're being processed as we speak.
What? You can't be serious without even discussing it.
Discuss what? You sent signed divorce papers. I just did what you wanted.
That's not what You weren't supposed to actually... Hold on.
Yes?
Let's talk about this. We can still stop the process, you know that, right?
Why would we do that?
Because we're married. Because we made vows. Don't you remember our wedding day?
The day you tricked me? Yes, I remember it very well.
What do you mean, tricked? I've always been honest with you.
Have you really? That's interesting. Tell me more about your honesty.
Why are you being like this? This isn't the Sarah I know. What happened to you?
Nothing happened to me. I just finally see clearly. Would you like me to tell you what I see?
Hey, Madison, answer your phone. This is important.
What, Dad? I'm hanging out with friends. Can't this wait?
I just heard from Sarah. Did she really submit the divorce papers? Tell me exactly what happened.
Yeah, looks like it. She ran out of here looking way too happy. It was gross.
How did this happen? Why are you so calm about this? We were just supposed to threaten her with divorce, so why did she... What exactly did you say to her?
It can't be helped. I tried to show her mercy. But she went and submitted the papers anyway. It's so annoying. She didn't even beg or anything.
Didn't you try to stop her? This wasn't the plan. You were supposed to scare her.
Why should I? She's been asking for this. Besides, now we can get someone younger to help out. Someone who knows their place.
You! Do you have any idea what you've done?
What's your problem? Why do you keep freaking out? This is what you wanted, right? To teach her a lesson?
What am I supposed to do now? Where are you planning to live starting today? Did you think about that?
Huh? What do you mean? We live here, like always.
This isn't going according to plan. Not at all. Call me right now. We need to figure this out.
Figure what out? Just kick her out. That was the whole point, right?
It's not that simple. Just call me. Now!
What's going on here? Why are you still in the house? Didn't you leave after the divorce? Hello? Answer me!
What are you misunderstanding? I just went out to submit the divorce papers. That's all.
What's that supposed to mean? What business do you have in someone else's house? You need to leave. Now.
Someone else's house? I just came back to my own home. Where else would I go?
This isn't your home anymore. You divorced him, remember? Are you really this stupid?
Take this nonsense chain off the door. You're being ridiculous.
No way. Give me back the keys. You have no right to be here.
Why should I give my house keys to some stranger like you? This is getting ridiculous. Do I really have to explain everything from scratch? This luxury condo is mine. I bought it. The deed is in my name. Would you like to see the paperwork?
No way. So what Dad said was true? Wait, you heard about this already? But that can't be right. There's no way you could afford a place like this. You're just making things up.
I really don't understand why you look down on me so much. What made you think I was poor?
Because you're just a parasite living off Dad's money. If you had your own money, I could have lived more freely. No matter how many times I complained to Dad, he always dodged the subject. Do you know how frustrating that was? He kept saying, "Don't worry about money," but never gave me what I wanted.
I see. So you've been fundamentally misunderstanding everything this whole time.
What? What misunderstanding? Stop being so cryptic. Just say what you mean.
Just so you know, I've never taken a penny from your father. I pay for all my own living expenses and entertainment. Always have.
That's impossible. There's no way. You're just a housewife. Where would you get that kind of money?
Did you ever actually ask about my background, my career, or did you just assume?
What career? You just stay home all day.
I started my own company when I was young and worked like crazy. I sold it later, but I was so caught up in work that before I knew it, I'd gotten older. I kind of regret it now. Because I neglected my love life, I ended up getting fooled by a sketchy man. That would be your father, by the way.
No way. So really? All this time? The condo?
Yes, really. This house isn't your home anymore. Never really was, if we're being honest.
Wait, I didn't mean for this to happen. I just wanted to live more freely without you getting in my way. Can't we talk about this?
Well, good news. You're free now. Go rent an apartment somewhere and enjoy living on your own. Isn't that what you wanted?
I don't want an apartment. How am I supposed to show that off to my college friends? They all think I'm rich.
You're really just obsessed with showing off, aren't you? Is that what all college students are like these days? It's funny how you brag about things that aren't even yours. Oh, by the way, that car you've been joyriding around in? That's mine too. And you won't be driving it anymore. Better start looking up bus schedules.
No. So I have to live within my means now? Wait, this isn't right. You can't do this to me.
Can't do what? Isn't this what you wanted? To be free of me?
Not like this. You're twisting everything.
Am I? I'm just giving you exactly what you asked for. Independence.
I didn't know. I'm sorry. I'll apologize. So please, can we start over?
It's too late for that. I've already submitted the divorce papers. The process has begun.
We can fix that with remarriage, right? That's not uncommon these days. Lots of couples do it. Dad would agree if I asked him.
Absolutely not. Now that I'm finally divorced, remarriage is out of the question. Why would I want to go back to that?
Don't say that. Mom, this is the first time I've called you Please, just listen.
Called me Mom, right? If this was a different situation, it might have been touching. But right now, it just makes me sick. No, wait. It makes me super sick. Did you really think that would work?
I always thought we could be a real family. That even without blood ties, we could be like real mother and daughter. It's not too late, is it? Right, Mom? Let's get along. I'll change. I promise.
I told you it's too late. I don't think of you as my daughter anymore. Actually, I never did. You made sure of that.
No, you're just being cruel, like you always were.
Cruel? Interesting choice of words, coming from you.
What about my friends? What am I supposed to tell them? They all think I'm rich.
That sounds like a personal problem. Maybe try being honest for once. It might be good practice.
You can't do this. I'll tell everyone what you did, how you broke up our family.
Go ahead. Tell them how you convinced your father to send divorce papers. How you celebrated when they arrived. I'm sure that will make a great story.
I hate you. I really hate you.
The feeling is mutual. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to change the locks.
Let's talk this out calmly. We're both adults here.
I am calm. Besides, there's nothing left to discuss. You made your choice.
Don't say that! I don't want our marriage to end like this! We can still fix this!
That's rich coming from someone who mailed me divorce papers. Through regular mail, no less. How thoughtful of you.
Look, you know what happened! I was tricked by Madison. Who would expect their own daughter to lie like that? She manipulated me!
What? You're going to push all the blame onto your daughter to justify yourself? That's low, even for you.
Don't put it like that. Of course I made mistakes too. You know my job. I've always had to travel for work, and I couldn't spend much time with Madison. After her mother died, taking her with me meant constant school transfers, and she was struggling. That's why I married. That's why I needed someone I could trust.
What? Please, finish that sentence. That's why you married me?
No! That's not what I meant! Damn it! You're being way too suspicious. Of course I married you because I love you. That's why I can't accept ending things like this. Try to understand how I feel. I'm losing everything here.
Incredible. You can just spout sweet lies without any hesitation. I fell for that when we got married, but I won't be fooled again. Not anymore.
What are you talking about? I'm speaking from my heart. Are you really okay with getting divorced like this, after everything we've shared?
Of course I'm okay with it. This divorce wasn't just about what happened now. I've been thinking about it for a while. You just made it easier.
Why? What do you mean you've been thinking about it?
Don't why me. I hear you've been having plenty of fun during your business trips, frequenting nightclubs and all that. Care to explain that?
So you hired a private investigator. Why did you have me investigated? Don't you trust me at all?
Of course I did. I'm really inexperienced when it comes to relationships, but I'm not stupid.
Then why hire an investigator? If you had doubts, you could have just asked me. That's what married people do.
Madison's attitude was just too awful. I thought maybe a stepdaughter would see her father's new wife as an enemy, but this felt different. She wasn't just disliking me, she was completely looking down on me. Called me the help, showed zero respect. It didn't add up.
Kids can be difficult. You know teenagers.
When I talked to a friend about it, they suggested maybe you'd poisoned her against me. That maybe you married me just to have someone to take care of your daughter. Think about it. A financially independent woman who's bad at relationships. Perfect target to trick into being a free caretaker. That's why you came at me with all those sweet words, right? All those promises about family and love.
Hold on a minute. You trusted some friend over your own husband? You actually believed that? After everything we've been through?
Don't compare yourself to me. You believed your daughter's lies and sent divorce papers without even talking to me. I told you I trusted you. I hired the investigator to prove your innocence and laugh at my friend's theory. But wow, was I surprised. Every single night, partying it up in sketchy places, while I was at home with your daughter.
But that's not technically adultery. I checked the law. Just going to clubs isn't grounds for divorce.
That's what they say. Just paying for services doesn't count as adultery. The men who made that law must have been really something. But you weren't just going to clubs, were you? You were also meeting girls for money. Want to explain that?
What? What are you talking about? I never did anything like that. You're making wild accusations now.
It's a bit late to deny it. Want to see the evidence?
You're bluffing. Who would do something so pathetic? I have standards.
Oh, really? Would you say the same thing after seeing these photos? Should I send them?
This is that girl I went to a hotel with. She wasn't a professional. It wasn't like that.
Keep going. I'm interested in your explanation.
Oh, right. Now I remember. I got too drunk and excited and picked up a girl. I don't usually do that kind of thing, but I was really hyped up. It was a one-time mistake, that's all.
So you admit to having relations with this girl. Just want to be clear here.
With photos like these, I can't exactly deny it. I can't believe you investigated this so thoroughly. So that's why you were so happy to get the divorce papers and submitted them right away. You were just waiting for an excuse.
Actually, it's a bit more complicated. While paying for dates isn't technically adultery, it could still count depending on the circumstances. But there's another problem here. Want to guess what it is?
Whatever. Fine. You caught me, so there's no point talking anymore. It's over. Bye-bye. Happy now?
What's with that attitude? Suddenly not so sweet anymore?
This is such BS. I did you a favor by marrying you, and this is how you repay me? Following me around, taking pictures? Who does that?
You approached me to have someone take care of your daughter, and you're talking about doing me favors? Really?
That should have been enough. Let's be real. You have zero appeal to men. A dried-up businesswoman who succeeded financially but failed at life. I was being nice, even considering marrying you to take care of my daughter. I'm seriously such a kind guy. You should be grateful.
I can't believe this. So this is who you really are. All that charm just washes away the moment you're caught.
Well, I don't need to play nice with an old hag anymore. Women aren't just ugly on the outside when they get old. Their personalities rot, too. At least young girls know how to be sweet, unlike you.
I can't believe this. You're actually proud of yourself, aren't you?
Your delusions are what I can't believe. Did you actually think I could genuinely fall for someone like you? Get over yourself. You were convenient, that's all.
I see. I had no idea it was this bad. Looks like there's no need to hold back anymore. None at all.
Oh yeah? What, you're gonna sue me? Try it. I'm not scared.
Yes, among other things. But not quite how you're thinking.
Do whatever you want. Adultery settlements are, what, a few $100,000? I could pay that easily. You know how much I make. Sure, I can't compete with your money, but I win in every other way. Having someone watch my daughter was more about time than money anyway. I'll just find someone younger next time.
Is that so? Then you understand. This won't hurt me at all. The only one getting hurt is you. Have you really thought this through?
Why are you looking at me like that? Did I do something to make you hate me this much? You're the one who hired investigators. No, I haven't thought about it, though it's pretty disgusting that a woman like you is more successful than me.
That really bothers you, doesn't it? I see. So at your core, you just hate women. That's why you keep playing around with girls, why you tricked me into marriage. You just love controlling women, don't you? It all makes sense now.
Interpret it however you want, though no matter how you look at it, you're still the pathetic one. At least I can still start over.
Will you still say that after you're sued? Are you really so confident?
Like I said, that level of lawsuit won't even scratch me. I make enough to handle it. Is that all you've got?
You're misunderstanding something. When I said I'm suing, I didn't mean through a lawyer. Did you think this was just about money?
Oh. Then who are you planning to sue? Try to be dramatic about it.
The police, of course. They're very interested in some of your activities.
What's going on? Why are the police at my door? What did you do?
Why don't you ask them directly? I'm sure they'd love to talk to you.
I pretended I wasn't home. Did you make up some false charges? Is this how petty you're going to be?
I would never do something like that. That's more your style. Everything I reported is documented.
Then what's this about? Just tell me directly. Stop playing games.
You interrupted me when I tried to explain earlier. Now you want to hear it? Go ahead and ask nicely. I'm waiting.
Stop acting so high and mighty. Fine, explain what's going on. What did you tell them?
You're really something. Whatever, I'll tell you. Remember that girl you were paying to date? The one from the photos? There was a problem. A big one.
What problem? Stop being cryptic.
She was underage. Did you ever think to check? Or did you just not care?
What? No, that's impossible. She said she was in college.
Even if someone claims to be an adult, you'd still get arrested. Which would have been a problem for me, too. Getting divorced because my husband was arrested for being with a minor? Talk about humiliating. But I didn't have much choice. Then your divorce papers arrived. You can't imagine how happy I was. Perfect timing, really.
So, you reported me to the police?
Yes. Did you think I wouldn't?
Why would you do that? We're already divorced. There was no need to go to the police. We could have handled this privately.
That was my original plan. I didn't want anything more to do with you. Was going to let you slink away.
Then why did you have to take it this far?
Because you provoked me, saying things like it wouldn't hurt you. So, how's that working out? Still feeling unhurt? Are you winning in every way now?
You know hiding from the police won't work for long.
You should probably turn yourself in. It might look better for you, though probably not much.
Wait, I get it. I'll apologize for everything, so please call them off.
You must be really panicking. Apologizing to me won't help anything. What you did is a serious crime. I've already given all the information to the police. There's no taking it back.
No! What have you done? If my company finds out about this, my career will be ruined!
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I forget to mention something?
What? For what? What else did you do?
I should have mentioned. I didn't just tell the police. I informed your company, too. They seemed very concerned about having an employee who preys on minors. Reputation risk, they called it. After that, Madison managed to get a scholarship, but she spent it all trying to maintain her image as a wealthy college student. Unable to pay her tuition and having violated scholarship spending rules, she was forced to drop out. All she has now is massive student loan debt. She went from being a privileged college student living in a luxury condo to an unemployed nobody. Must be quite a blow to her massive ego. Her father's situation isn't any better. Once an elite employee at a major corporation, getting attention from women thanks to his status. Now, after his arrest, he's just another jobless, middle-aged man. Like his daughter, his pride keeps him from taking regular jobs, so they're really struggling. Obviously, this father-daughter duo can't get along, so they spend their days screaming at each other in a tiny, run-down apartment. You might think I'd feel sorry for how far they've fallen, but nope. I made sure to sue for divorce settlement too. Since everything happened while we were married, I won easily in court. Despite his income, he didn't have much savings thanks to his personality and spending on women. But what little he had, I took all of it. What kind of life will those two have from now on? Honestly, I couldn't care less. It's strange, even to me, but I have zero interest in what happens to them.